What is up, guys? Beancrew49 here. We are back on the Gaia community server, and I still have no pants. Oh, this has got to be some sort of misdemeanor. Maybe it's a felony around here. I don't know. I should be wearing pants, but I've just been lazy about it. I lost all my levels fighting the dang wither, so I was gonna get pants, so now I'm back to zero. So what can I do? So today the focus, well, it's not gonna be the focus, but one thing I want to get accomplished today is Sage has been bugging me about my shop, the Wally's Wart World, and he's right. It's been out of stock for a while now, and I've been getting on a lot of people for their shops being out of stock, so I think I better eat my own medicine, if you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna stock up some Wally's Wart World today and do a few other things. But I think the focus of today's video, guys, is going to be on sharing the news. Oh, wait a second. I got to turn that into bricks. What am I doing? See, it's been so long since I stocked my shop that I forgot how to make the things. Yes, anyway, there's some big news on the Gaia server today, my friends. Oh, my goodness. And it's not that Andrew has bad internet. We all knew that. The big news, drum roll please, is that Whiskrum has quit leadership of Emerald Fields. That's right, guys. The Dictator extraordinaire has abandoned his post. And it was a little bit of a shock for me, I will admit. But at the same time, I had a feeling, you know. And I just want to, get it off my chest, share to you guys how I feel about it, because, this is a big event on the Gaia community server. Whiskrum's been with us since the very beginning. When I started this, I had the idea of Whiskrum being the leader the whole time. He was my first pick for leader. Him and Solid MP15 were basically the reasons why I made this server, was so that they could, just play survival and have some sort of say in how their country is run. So I thought they were going to be perfect for leadership, but as time went on, I started to realize that Whiskrum, no, is not a good leader. It is not a good leader because for many different reasons. What am I doing here? I gotta do this here. But before let's talk about the circumstances of him leaving. Basically, what happened was he just came to me and said, "Bean, I quit." And I was like, "What? You quit?" And he wouldn't say why, and he said, "Cause I said, like, why do you want to quit?" He said, "Cause I don't want to play." I'm like, "Why don't you want to play it?" "Cause I don't like it." "Why don't you like it?" "Because of some certain things." And like, it was just a roundabout sort of thing. He was being very passive aggressive. He didn't want to explain to me the reason why. But finally, he opened up and he said that he blamed me. He said I make it not fun for him. And, well, I took it to heart. I really thought about it. And, he tried to make me feel guilty about the things I do and say on this server. I think that's enough to start a business, get this business rolling, right? He started to make me feel guilty, but that was for like 1 second. Then I thought about it. I'm like, whoa, you're going to place me as the scapegoat for your failures? What? Andrew, go to McDonald's. You can't blame other people for your failures, guys. So the thing he was talking about is, I made a big deal. I've always been making a big deal about the way he runs his country, like a dictatorship, which it is. And he didn't like it because we're role playing here, right? We're 8 different nations, 8 different leaders, 8 different styles of survival, and you're not going to get along with every country. That just goes without saying. And Whiskrum's country was the country that I saw as being the most different from New Eden. And it was like the exact opposite of New Eden. So it was a perfect rivalry for the server. And so I jumped into the roleplay full bore, right? And I just constantly, Andrew, come on. I was just constantly, chastising him for the way he runs his country. And so he's saying that because I have a platform, because I make videos, and because I'm the one, saying things, that I was the reason why people started to leave his country. And people were starting to get fed up with his rulership and starting to abandon Emerald Fields. And he blamed me when he was treating his slaves like a dictator. And there's no wonder, like, the only dictatorship that's ever worked is like Cuba. There's no wonder that his dictatorship has fallen apart now, because he was ruling with an iron fist. He wasn't giving any leeway to his citizens. He wasn't respecting them as human beings or as Minecraft players. He was basically saying, I'm way smarter than you, I'm way better than you, and I know more than you, so you're going to do exactly what I say. And that was the mentality of Emerald Fields. And of course it was doomed to failure. That's not leadership, guys. This goes out to all you leaders out there, whether you're Gaia leaders or if you're leaders in life for some reason, for whatever. That's not how you lead. You lead by example. You lead by having respect for your fellow men and women. It reminded me of that picture that you always see floating around. I'll post it up right now. This is how a leader leads. You know, if you can be a boss, right? Or you can be a leader. And the choice is up to you. Whiscrum chose to be a boss. And then when people started to lose respect for him, he blamed me for it. Just because I was vocal about what was happening. I was vocal about the persona that he's created. What is this? Explosion? Is this a creeper blast? Oh, come on. If you're going to fix a creeper blast, you got to do better than this. What the heck, man? What the heck? I feel like someone's... Oh, man, I don't know what's going on. Anyway, yeah, so he created a persona. He created a what do you call it? You know, when you role play. Oops, that's the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. He created this image of himself, and then he's mad when people talk about the image he's created. And that's not what a leader does. A leader accepts what they've done, accepts, you know, their role and everything. Let me make sure what am I charging for these things again? I've completely forgotten. Well, all these Wart World. Here we have a supply. Yeah, 2 stacks of nether brick. Okay, for 1 diamond. Or 1 stack of nether wart. Okay, perfect. So as long as this is even. And that doesn't belong there. Okay, there we go. Anyway, so yes. I take no responsibility. People want to say, oh, Bean, you should have been nicer to him. No, if he wanted to be respected, then he should have commanded respect, right? Oh, I just lost that. Oh, there it goes. He treated his citizens without respect, so you don't get respect back. That's just the way life works, guys. That is 100% the way the life works. If you don't respect people, they're not going to respect you back. And now he didn't disrespect me. Oh, yes, he did. Actually, never mind. He disrespected the heck out of me a lot of times. But so, you know, it's a give and take. And yes, I could have been easier on him since I could see that he wasn't fit for leadership. Like, I knew for a while that he wasn't fit for it. Thank you for all your hard work, New Eden. You're welcome, Sage. Yes, I put the sea lanterns. Thank you, Sage, for doing that. We had a robbery and someone took them, and Sage got to the bottom of it. So thank you for that, Sage. But yeah, guys, I just couldn't believe that he was blaming me for his troubles. And, you know, that's just is a level of immaturity that you don't expect from a leader, right? You expect from the kids around here, but not from a leader. Come on. So then he said that he wanted to continue playing on this server. And I said, no, you're not playing. You can't play anymore. I mean, come on, guys. You abandon your post. You blame your commanding officer. And then you come back to the chow hall to eat? No, that's not how it works. I don't think I sold anything here. That's not how it works. You can't abandon your post and then expect to get privileges from the military. You are excommunicated, ixnay on that. So Whiscrum will not be playing with us here. I can't believe he even wanted to. He thought he could pull that. He could blame me for his problems, quit, and then try to play here. No. I mean, if he had done something creative, if he had said, okay, I want to step down, I'm going to put someone in my place like a real dictator would, then I would have let him play. He could have, of course, kept playing, but he didn't want to do that. He wanted to go out with blaming and all sorts of things. So, no, you don't get to play here, Whiscrum. Okay, one thing I wanted to show you guys is we got a new thing going on here. It's called the Gaia Gazette, and what I'm actually going to do is move this. This is a little bit too much space for what I plan to do, so I'm just going to leave this here for the future. Whoever comes in here in the future, when we get another new Edenite with a new... oh yeah, this is all mine. Don't touch that, future people. But a future shop in New Eden can come in here. I don't think I need that much space. I originally planned something different, but I don't need that much space, so I could probably do the Gaia Gazette here. I think here would be fine, or even here if Ro moves that thing. Yeah, I think I could do it here, actually. No, let's do it here because I do need redstone. Anyway, what I'm going to do is I'm starting a newspaper, guys. There's so much drama in the LBC. I mean, the GAIA that I figured that we should have a newspaper, right? And I'm going to call it the Gaia Gazette. And basically, for 1 diamond, you're going to be able to read the Gaia Gazette, and there'll be a little stand here. You press a button, it spits out the Gaia Gazette, you read it, you put it back, it costs 1 diamond, and it's going to have some really fun articles. And I wrote the first article. This is a sample article that I wanted to show people to get them excited for the Gaia Gazette, because quite frankly, I think it's a great idea. So I'll read you the first sample article, and it goes with what we're talking about today. Emerald Fields leader cracks under pressure. That's the headline. Okay, and I'll read it to you. Perhaps dictatorship isn't all it's cracked up to be. Today, Whiscrum turned in his cigar and hanged up his aviator glasses for good. No one knows why he decided that he was no longer up for the job. Some speculate that the emotional stresses of ruling with an iron fist over his slave minions were too much for someone so unstable. Others think he finally extorted enough money from his citizens to escape to Mexico and live the high life as a donkey show employee. Whiscrum was very vague when questioned by the media, leaving us all to wonder what he could possibly have better to do. There are many reasons, he said. There are many reasons. That was about it. Many Gaia citizens are left to wonder about the future of Emerald Fields. We can only wonder and speculate what kind of person will be able to fill the size 6 shoes left by Whiscrum. Gaia leaders will be hearing proposals from any interested parties in the next week, so if you are interested, please prepare your sales pitch. This is the first edition of the Gaia Gazette. Please return this book to Beancrew49 when you're finished reading. If you would like to subscribe to the Gaia Gazette, then express your interest at Beancrew49. All right. I mean, it was harsh, but the media is harsh. The media doesn't pull any punches. So that was the Gaia Gazette. And yes, you guys heard that correctly. We are seeking a replacement for Whiscrum. Now, if you would like to get in on this, I'm going to need you guys to put together a proposal. I need you guys to really think things through. We've had a lot of people express interest, and when this has happened to other nations in the past, I've noticed that the problem that's come up is people don't put enough thought or effort into their idea. So you guys really need to think of all aspects of the idea. What are they selling here? No signs. I don't know. This place is undergoing a massive renovation, it seems like. I don't know what they sell here anymore. But yeah, really put some thought into it, guys. And what we're going to do is I'm going to start doing some interviews. And I'm probably going to record this, do it on camera, and really interview every single potential prospect. We'll go into a meeting, and a private meeting, and you'll tell me your idea and what you guys are thinking about doing. And we'll get that on camera so that Olympic tickets here. Ooh. Remember we saw the Olympic Stadium last week in Stormlandia? That must be what this is. They got a food shop. Is any of this open? Doesn't seem like it. Doesn't seem like they're ready to go here. They're not going to put me out of business, though. Good luck with your prices. Try to beat Bean's Bargain Basement Bazaar. I don't think anyone can. Glass shop. Oh, I'm glad to see glass. These shops aren't laid out very coherently, though, I must say. I don't think they're ready to go. Doesn't seem like it, so I'll just keep moving. Yeah, it's all empty. They're not ready. They're working, though. I like to see this added interest into shops, guys. The shops is what makes... Oh, finally. Finally, this isn't a picnic. Okay, even though it's a bunch of junk in here. He's selling books. There we go. Exorbitantly priced items in Storm's shop. Wonderful. Okay, they got to get themselves situated here, but I like that it's an indoor mall, sort of like New Eden's. I like that a lot, actually. Very cool. Good job, Stormlandia. Anyway, what I was saying is really put your ideas together, guys, because I don't want to see any half-butted ideas, oh, Emerald Fields is just derelict. One thing I wanted to mention was any ex-Emerald Fields residents, I highly encourage you guys to stick it out. Wait till you get a new leader. If you're not applying for leadership yourself, please wait until you get a new leader to see how the country is run. I know a lot of you were wanting to leave Whiscrum's country for a while because of the reasons I said, because he doesn't you need to have permission to leave his country. That was how iron-fisted he was with it. So I understand that so many people wanted to leave in the recent weeks, but I highly encourage you guys just to stick it out for another week or two. See who the new leader is before you jump ship, because you've done all this hard work, and if you do switch countries, you're gonna have to get rid of everything you've done, and you don't want that. So I highly encourage you guys just to see what the new leadership brings, to see if it's something that you might want to engage in, and then jump ship. A lot of people from Emerald Fields have been asking to come into New Eden, and I've made a decision, guys. I'm sorry to say this, but New Eden is not accepting any ex-Emerald Fields residents, period. I just feel like if you were attracted to Whiskrum's country, if that was the sort of thing that excited you, then there's no way you're New Eden material. No way. Is it? Oh wait, that wasn't right. That was the wrong code. Oh, I'm not supposed to do this code on camera, so I won't even go in there. I was going to show you that. The mob spawner had turned to spiders, but that's all right. We don't need to see that. People working on their skyscrapers, very cool. But yeah, anyway, I get sidetracked. What I was trying to say is that, yes, if you've been in the Emerald Fieldian, you're not got New Eden material. That's just the way it's got to be. I'm sorry. There's plenty of other countries. Solid MP15 Oceanus needs people. Ginger and Clodor, they need people. So consider joining their countries. Ooh, look at this. Very nice. Consider joining their countries if you must jump ship, if you really want to leave Emerald Fields. I mean, New Eden's got plenty of people anyway. I don't want to take more people from Emerald Fields because plus I don't trust them. You know, we've got this rivalry, and I don't know who's in like Whiskrum's side and would want to do damage to Emerald Fields, and I don't want to deal with it, to be honest with you. You chose Emerald Fields. That shows where your heart's at. That shows where your mind is at, and that is not in alignment with New Eden. Trust me, okay? Just the fact that you were drawn to him over us, that's no good. We can't have that. That's silliness. Forget about it. Okay, so I think what I'm gonna do. How much time do we have left on this? We got a few more minutes. Should we go check out Cactusville, see how things are going there? I mean, we were there last week, so there's not much to see over in Cactusville, I don't think. But we got a few more minutes to kill, so I don't want to go back to the farm. Let's get our key card ready. I haven't worked on the parkour since last time. It's just all this drama has occurred, and I haven't had a lot of time. So maybe next episode we'll look in on the parkour, and hopefully we'll have it done. No promises or anything. Let's go to Cactusville and just take a look around Cactusville and see what they got going on over there. But yeah, so I mean, I wish Whiskrum all the best. You know, he wasn't cracked up to be leader, and he knew it, and it took him a while to figure that out. And there's no, I mean, we're not all leaders. Not everyone was meant to be a leader, okay? And not everyone is the leader type. Not everyone has leadership potential. I think just Whiskrum was a little bit too much on the ego side. Too much information, too much knowledge and intelligence can hurt you. And he just thought that he knew better than anyone else could possibly know. And so that's why he kind of ruled with an iron fist, and he didn't trust anybody. And I mean, it's just the mentality that you can't be a leader and have that mentality. Sure, dictatorship works. He was a great dictator. Let me tell you guys. He dictated the heck out of those people, but dictatorships generally don't work. I don't know how Fidel Castro held it together for so long, but dictatorships just always crumble. They always do, because no matter how smart you are or how brave you are or knowledgeable or wise you are, you're not as brave, smart, wise, or knowledgeable as a group could potentially be. Right? A group works way better than an individual. Way better. Way more cohesive, better ideas. It just works like a machine rather than a cog. And Whiskrum was a cog, and he didn't fit into the machine, really. So, I mean, like I said, no hard feelings towards Whiskrum. I really took offense to the fact that he blamed me for his problems. But, you know, that's a common human characteristic. A common character trait that humans have is to not accept responsibility for what they've done and what they've created. So I'm not gonna like look down on him or anything. I wish him all the best at whatever he's gonna do. For obvious reasons that I explained, he can't play here. There's just you're not gonna abandon your post, blame your commanding officer for it, and then come back and dine with the troops. Okay, no, thank you. That's just not gonna happen. So I know we're all gonna miss him. He provided a lot of drama, a lot of excitement here, but I think it's for the best for all parties involved that he move along, because he just wasn't leadership material. All right, what is going on here? What is this noise? And why is there sugarcane here? This is very bizarre behavior. Okay. Anyway, that's going to be the episode for today. I know it's not the best news, and I'm sad too. I mean, like I said, I created this server for Whiskrum with him in mind. So it was a shock to the system, to be sure. But if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. What can you say? All right, guys, put your comments in the comment section. How do you feel about this whole situation? Weigh in with your thoughts, and I'd like to know. All right, guys, that's going to be the episode for today. Leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy Minecrafting. Peace.